打通国卡面卡口。
Immediate and complete reports of local blood and gut.
What happened was true. The most bizarre and brutal series of crimes.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Goremas in July, where we kindly commentate with satire and among other things. If you're new to this, I'm not sorry. Go catch up on your own. If you're new to the channel, it's a whole different kind of experience, so stick around, I do recommend that one. And I've seen a lot of things in my day. I got a title of the Gore God, which, that started satirically, and then, everyone else's content generally sucks with the exceptions of a few cool people. So I still maintain it to piss off the nerds, but one thing I can say with that is I've seen a lot of people's heads come off in many different kinds of ways. If you can imagine it, it's probably happened. Okay, and I mean, the only things to make a real exception of things that like deaths I care about that really haven't happened, or at least that are out there to see, someone falling in a volcano, the acid pool deaths, or any kind of acid pool, acid splash it. Like, you don't really see the actual acid attacks ever. Correct me if I'm wrong. I would love to cover one of those. Things like that. Now, people's heads coming off. Hoo-wee. Man, we can walk down memory lane with that one.
I got a pocket full of sunshine. I got a love and I know that it's all mine. Oh.
Like, honestly, I can remember seeing so much is just like unbelievable. I mean, everything from the Russian neo-Nazi beheadings, the Czechia, to any cartel beheading. And then there was that video of like the guy who like jumped. It was like CCTV in front of like an apartment. Which, by the way, we're going to watch this video, chill. And then he jumps, right? Like, he jumps off, and he hits a railing, and it just cuts off his head. And I'm like, oh. Oh, my. Silly. Now, a video going around says that a Chilean woman or a Chilean girl was beheaded by a bus. Now, first off, xenophobia is a big thing over there. Some people pointed that out to me. Some people in Chile that I talked to were informing me about this, and it is a 41-year-old Venezuelan woman, not to get that confused for anybody who cares about that sort of thing, not to sound shallow, but like those fine details, I mean, they matter to me, and it would matter to me if I lived in one of those countries, because like I think, for example, they speak like two different languages. Now, Moth, weren't you supposed to be offensive? Yeah, but I'm not gonna be fucking racist or xenophobic. What's wrong with you? Now, what we got here is a short clip, and the way it was described to me was something else. Now, I have not watched this one. We're going to actually dive in here in just a quick minute, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts, and we can see what else we can find about this one. Okay? So, if you're sensitive, leave. Get out of my comment section. I don't care. I really don't care what you have to say. Go tell Wendigo that I hurt your feelings, okay? Maybe he can pray for you. Maybe you can hold each other's hands and pray for each other. I don't know. Pray for his wife to come out of the closet finally. Why does he keep bringing up Wendigo? Because it keeps you talking. And the hate flowing. And girlies like me need that in their life. No, I like poking fun at people who have parasocial relationships with people that don't know they exist, so they use them as weapons against me for some reason, like I give a shit. Anyway, let's watch this act of humanity happen before our eyes, okay? Do the thingy. Do the blippity bloop. All right, we're going to start this bitch in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so, it's post... Hello? Oh, they're moving the bus. Like, she's caught between the pole and the bus. There's so many people... Hello? That was hanging on by the spaghetti threads of flesh, right? Like, there was no way. So she was wedged between the pole and the bus. Sounds like my mom trying to see if she could be a stripper or a hooker. Turns out she can't be either. Nobody wants that shit. What the hell? It's like there are so many people here trying to give the best advice on how to maintain the body's integrity while they pull away this bus. Why don't you go be a bus driver? What the hell? Someone's like, the one time I want to hear the reactions from the fucking peanut gallery, there's no audio. You know, to be honest with you, yeah, I agree with that. I was kind of disappointed in the lack of audio with this one because I figured all the people watching would have been like, oh, seeing that, because that would have been my reaction when I give the old New York, oh, whoa, you know, wow. You know, saw the video on my phone. All those Tinder notifications, like Jesus Christ, like I don't use those. I don't use dating sites. I don't know how I don't want to be like that. I don't really know how to do all that. Like, I mean, I know how, but I don't know how like the meta for swiping on human beings goes and the flesh market. Sorry, I do my things organically. Someone had, okay, so someone. So from what I could see, her lower body was like caught in the wheel well. And someone else like also commented on there that they think that had something to do with this happening. And then they just, because, you know, when the bus pulled away, it literally ripped her head off. And that would have to be like, you got to understand the weight of a bus. Okay, it's huge. It's like possibly almost as much as your mama. And it is incredible. And then you got a huge cemented pole that's meant to withstand car impacts and stuff. You know what I mean? They have to make it for that because, you know, everybody's a great driver, especially in places like, you know, Florida, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, South Carolina, Texas, California, Nevada probably. I've only been to a few of those, but let me know if I'm hitting nails on the head. Honestly, I wish this clip had a little more substance to it. When it was described to me, I was expecting to actually see the whole accident and then the process, but, you know, not everything is what you expect it to be. I mean, just like the centipede pee-pee video, it wasn't what I expected it to be. But apparently there's more to that kind of stuff. And honestly, the things that I want to cover this time on Goremas are going to be a little more in the variety of things. I expect to show you all new things. At least so far. I'll admit there's a few entries that I haven't done yet, and it's because I really wanted to make sure that they were curated right. So I hope you enjoy this. I really do. I hope you find humor in all of this, and I hope that you still get what you need out of my content. And if you do, hit the bell icon and subscribe, please. I would really love that. You can also find this video and others uncensored. Look in the description. You have reading comprehension skills. If you don't, you're probably not old enough to be here. And if that's the case, you definitely need to not watch this content, but real quick, before you pause and log off, go down to the comments, leave your mom's number and name and age and maybe her general build. Maybe I'll call. And then leave. Okay? Oh, why is he judging? If I'm going to go banging people's moms, I'm going to go shop. I'm going to MILF R Us and go pick me one up right now. You can't even stop me. They have them out here. Pure Michigan, motherfucker. No, for real. I wish this had a little more to it. But alas, we can only do so much with what we're given, right? Maybe I should make a list of my favorite beheadings. How much do you think that would make Reddit mad? What do you think? What's your favorite beheading? Want to let me know down below? This comment section is going to look wild. It's going to be like the video that just talks about cheese. I'm still getting comments about that one. I love it. I love you all dearly, too. Why is my ring light shaking? Are you trembling in fear? Fear not. This is what God looks like. I mean, he could do a little better, but chill. I fear that this may be the shortest entry on the list because I fear it was going to be more gruesome, and I'm actually just, I'm just senselessly running around it. Maybe we should watch One Girl 99 Stomps again. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's going in. Oh, she thinks she's safe, but Meth Man's here. Oh, down to the ground. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6. God, whoever put the cornball music needs to get stomped themselves. I would like to think that, is that 8, 9, 10, 11? I'm having fun, by the way. Put that in your another video without context. 13, 14, 15. She's probably mushy by now. I would have liked to imagine by this time the man got a Zune. You enjoying the video? You can click off if you want. Hit subscribe on the way out. Love you. Remember, if it bleeds, it leads, Pookie.